When did military brass completely misunderstand the troops' needs? We'd been deployed for 8 months in Iraq. Morale was hitting rock bottom. Guys were getting divorced left and right, missing their kids' birthdays, watching marriages fall apart over grainy video calls. Command decided they had the perfect solution, a mandatory team-building exercise. At 2 a.m., in full gear. Because nothing says we care about your well-being like forced fun in the middle of the night. The plan was brilliant, according to the colonel. Trust falls, rope climbing, group problem-solving activities. Build unit cohesion, he said. Strengthen bonds between soldiers. We just finished a 16-hour patrol through Fallujah, hadn't slept in 36 hours, lost 2 guys to an IED the week before, and brass thought what we really needed was to play summer camp games. The exercises were ridiculous. Blindfolded obstacle courses while mortars were going off in the distance. Trust your battle buddy to guide you, they said. Meanwhile, we already trusted each other with our lives every single day. Then came the sharing circle. Express your feelings about deployment. Grown men, hardened combat veterans, forced to sit cross-legged and talk about emotions while wearing body armor. Staff Sergeant Williams raised his hand. Permission to speak freely, sir? Granted. Sir, you want to know what would boost morale? Hot food that doesn't come from a bag. Phones that work for more than 5 minutes. Mail that arrives before Christmas in February. Maybe some decent toilet paper instead of sandpaper. The colonel looked offended. This exercise is designed by military psychologists to address combat stress. With respect, sir, the psychologists never spent 8 months eating MREs and dodging mortars. That's when Private Johnson spoke up. Sir, my wife filed for divorce last week because I missed our anniversary. Again, you know what would help? Reliable communication home, not trust falls. The colonel wasn't backing down. These activities are proven to reduce PTSD symptoms. Sir, Williams continued, you know what causes PTSD? Watching your friends die because our equipment is 15 years old and held together with duct tape. Not because we lack team spirit. The whole thing fell apart when they brought out the communication exercises. Partners had to stare into each other's eyes and share personal thoughts. Grown men who'd been through hell together, forced to have feelings conversations like teenagers at summer camp. That's when Corporal Davis snapped. Sir, this is insulting. We communicate fine. When someone says IED left, we all dive right. When someone screams medic, we all respond. That's communication that matters. The final straw was the group hug finale. After 3 hours of forced activities, they wanted us to form a circle and hug it out. Combat veterans, covered in sweat and frustration, embracing like we're at a yoga retreat. Half the guys walked out, just left, went back to their bunks. The colonel was furious but couldn't exactly court-martial everyone for not participating in mandatory hugging. Next day, the real solution appeared. Care packages from home, letters from families, a shipment of decent coffee, simple things that actually mattered. Williams organized a letter-writing campaign. Troops' families started contacting congressmen. Stop the touchy-feely nonsense and give our soldiers what they need. Within weeks, communication equipment got upgraded. Food quality improved. Mail delivery became reliable. Basic necessities that showed actual support. The team-building program quietly disappeared. No announcement, no explanation, just gone. 6 months later, different colonel took command. First thing he did was ask the senior NCOs what troops actually needed. Hot showers, better food, reliable equipment, and contact with home. Morale improved overnight. Not because we learned to trust each other more, but because leadership finally understood we already did. We just needed them to take care of the basics so we could focus on staying alive. The lesson? Don't ask combat veterans to hold hands and share feelings.